Okay, so good evening everybody, we're trying another test run here of Dishonored 2, and this is just for us to essentially play through the first level of the game. We did that early on stream where we had some problems with major performance drops, so what I want to do here is play the game. I've got a new way of capturing this, and fingers crossed, if this works, there's one final thing I need and we will be going back full time to Dunwall. So here's where we start the game, and this is after the initial points of the game where we had the intro. Again, I will be doing a full playthrough again of this game from scratch, so I'm not going to do any of the voiceovers here or the reading outs, anything like that. I'm just going to literally showcase what we've got. Interesting how we're not starting at full health. I don't know if that's because of performance from a previous level. It doesn't really matter to me. What matters here is how we look outside.
Dunwall always has a way of turning sour, just as soon as you get comfortable.
Doesn't it just, Dark Carvo? Doesn't it just?
Delilah took away the mark of the outsider. No more.
Is Lady Emily all
There's a
right?
coup underway. Emily is... she's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Maybe through Emily's safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks, looking for you. Get away and help Emily.
I'm sorry, Captain Mayhew. Goodbye.
Yep, Captain Mayhew deserved better than that. And so there's the intro to her from this captain that we've got to go and find. So for now, let's get ourselves in. There might be some loot there. Excellent, okay. So essentially we're trying this, we're going to be doing the sneaky, stealthy approach if possible. I was stuck against the wall and I was getting some kind of weird vibration.
These bastards are working with Ramsay and the Duke of Serkonos.
So we want to make sure the body is hidden, so I'm going to put him back in the laundry room here. Have a little lie down on those towels where you did. Thank you. Oh, that's annoying. I closed it on the wrong side. How many doors open in both directions? That's not a common feature of doors, to my knowledge. Ah, there's a guard down there. I need to check for his route. I'm sure he does, my friend. I'm sure he does. The problem is, he doesn't. I don't think he stays there for very long. So it's one of those where I bet if I start to go down here now, he'll have moved. Right, the question is, will he stay there or will he turn direction? I don't know. Let's find out.
It's kind of dry. I could really go for a whiskey or something. Maybe one of them 2-penny drinks.
Okay, that's you, Cart. Gotta be quick here.
Disloyal dogs.
That they were, Corvo, but we will have our revenge. We are going to take back what is ours. We did it before, we're gonna do it again. And I say this is purely a test run for all you people out there, so if you type it in the comments and wondering why I'm not replying, it's because at the moment I can't view the live chat. It's part of the way I've got things going to be able to capture in hopefully higher quality. I want you all to basically give me your feedback on it, tell me if there's anything we can do to potentially improve it. But for now, I'm not having much in the way of issues. I've not been having much in the way of slowdown, for example, which was a problem with the previous attempt at this stream. Certainly was when we tried to do the second mission. The second mission literally was unplayable. It was constantly freezing, everything was dropping out. In general, it was quite poor.
The throne room blocked off, we should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers. Assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the king and queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, the cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Right, last time, yeah, it's coming this way. Last time on the stream, I accidentally walked around the corner, he was there, and I ended up just literally knifing through him. Now, in the J missions, it said we got clues. We can either kill Mortimer Ramsey as a dangerous traitor who enabled Delilah Copperspoon's coup, taking a lethal approach, or we can knock him out and lock him inside the safe room with rations, water, and the Imperial reserves. So you lock him in a safe with all that golden loot. Sounds like my idea of heaven, personally. Food, refreshments, gold. No one to disturb me? Game, sign me up. I'm in. You might be wondering why I'm waiting here. Again, last time I played this game, he literally walked around the corner, and then I ended up just killing him without even realising it was my target. So I'm hoping that, yes, here we go. This now gives me a chance. If I'm quick, I've got to be fast, got to be fast. Gotcha. I need to loot.
Nothing will stop me from bringing you home, Emily.
Not even the forces of chaos and the outsider. Look at the way he's fallen there. Splayed arch over backwards. I'm surprised it didn't snap his spine in half. Like 19 discs broken. I sound quite violent when I describe it that way. It's not my usual nature. I assure you of that.
Anton Sokolov made this lock. Now you've got what you wanted, Ramsey. The Imperial suite atop Dunwall Tower. Stay put until this is all set straight, Ramsey. Enjoy the rations and well water, sleeping next to a fortune.
A fortune you're never going to get to keep because we're going to have you sent to the execution chamber. Close everything behind me. Say all the books in here I'm not going to read because I'm not planning to, I'm planning to actually do this again as a starter, proper full, because we had a major issue last time we played, and I'm hoping that this has fixed things in a better way for you all.
Out into the world once more. How many people had forgotten this mask?
I must say I do love the mask for Corvo Tano. I'd say Corvo's such a cool character. It's interesting how he went from being a totally silent character in the original game to being this all-out gruff, almost Solid Snake-esque kind of voiceover. It's fantastic. It's many people might call it cliche. Many people might think it's like harming his character. But I disagree.
The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here.
So as you can see, from what I've seen and what I recall of the stream, this looks in much higher quality. It's not blurry, it's not missing, and it's also performing relatively well. But of course, I'm not actually currently seeing what's going on in the stream. But if I briefly pop across, it looks like everything's okay. So let's keep going, we'll resume. I did take a very brief look using the Alt-tabbing. So there is a way that I can get this to catch, but it's not ideal, because it might interfere with the frame rate. So I just wanted to do a quick check I was actually live then. It sounds like, it looks like I am. I hope I am. There's no way of knowing without checking out the archive.
To understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks.
Yep, so we need to get out of here safely and quickly. That's the idea. Okay, there's no one out here, so that's good news.
I've got to get out of Dunwall.
I'm going to take a minor bit of fall damage in a moment because a way I took last time was actually
Delilah turned Emily
fantastic.
to stone. I will find a way to make her flesh again.
You just need to use a disc stone. They're all over the place. They're all over the place in SMT. Just use a disc stone. You'll be fine. Ah, that's where I went wrong last time. I jumped on, so I went on straight down to the cliff rather than using the little fall down points you can use between. So I do love the architecture in this game. I kind of like Parisian Gothic. It's really cool.
Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Corvo Atano is apparently present out. We've got to find him. That's it. You got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Circano, sink or swim.
The Duke of Circano, eh? So. Is there anything back here? Apart from a bricked up wall? Doesn't look like it, that's annoying. Thought there might have been a hidden piece of loot or something, but not today it would seem.
What was that? That's Corvo Atano!
Damn it.
Something stinks around here. Not my job to clean it up.
That was because I missed the chance to do the drop. Well, this is a bit more East End thug than I would have liked, but hey ho. At the same time, I didn't hurt anyone. Well, unless you count a fist to the face as hurting someone. And most people would. Let's be fair here. Most people would count that as being East End thug and being painful and harmful. But that move where you can literally actually choke an enemy while they're in combat is an awesome evolution of the game's battle system. I like the fact that it gives you a non-lethal version, even if you are caught. In the original game, if you were detected and attacked with a sword, you either had to reply by an instant attack and essentially a killing blow, or you had to try running.
First of her name. Further, Corvo Atano is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring the Royal Protector will be fined and arrested.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
I'm hungry.
Hey, who is?
No matter what you do.
That's annoying.
Strike at me, Dad!
Well, this is going to be a high chaos run now.
Road for you.
Either that or it's going to be a death.
Let's finish it!
Oh, I hit the wrong key. I meant to press R to use the medication, and instead I hit the T, which is designed for using the Sokolov's... What's the word for it? The potion that gives you back mana.
I need to find a ship.
Our new empress.
That all happened because I wanted to actually take this guard out up here. I wanted to choke him out, and I waited a little too long, I think.
Any of you found harboring the Royal Protector will be fined and arrested.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes.
Oh!
You're advised to stay indoors during this
Traitorous
time.
dog.
Sorry
I
about
don't know
that.
that ship, but maybe the captain can help.
That was not intended. I must have accidentally clicked my mouse button. That's what happened there.
So it's a coup. The Caldwins have finally fallen. Shh. We shouldn't be talking about this.
Until later, then.
Now, even though I can attack that guy, I'm not going to. Because those innocents actually ignored me. So what I'm planning to do instead is follow the guard and then see if I can possibly wait for him to disappear. It's not just getting the guard to disappear, it's basically... the innocents there don't seem to care about me. It's the guard.
Sleeping again last night. Maybe I ought to try one of sleeping tinctures, but they can be kind of pricey.
Ah, good, nice one. Okay. So first time I got killed. Second time I decide that I'm going to basically kill instead. Unfortunately, there's no way to break those with your fists. You think you'd be able to, wouldn't you? You think you'd be able to like just hit them and break them down, but nope. You are forced to instead literally use your blade, unless I'm missing something, which I probably am, knowing me. Nothing, nothing on top either. That's fine. Okay. Nothing inside the log burner, so let's head out to the main area. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to put my weapon away. Because I'm essentially I was trying to do a low chaos run. Well, I'll probably try and do a low chaos run anyway when we do the full live stream. Consider this practice. And judging by the way I performed today, I'm going to need it. So you can see the speed of the mouse look. It's actually quite disorientating. Now the reason I'm waiting is there's normally a... Last time I've been through it, there was a guard patrolling it. Unless I've... There he is, I see him. Knew he was that.
2 more months, she says. Then she'll leave him.
Because my plan is quite simple. I'm planning to go over the rooftops that way. So I need this guard out of the way before I can do that. Where's he going? Come on. This is where the patience game comes into play. And those of you who sat through the Metal Gear Solid playthrough will know I don't have any patience. I should have, but I don't. Okay, this is a risky strategy coming down, but at the same time, if you can get over here... Yep, you can hear the sound of the mechanics going, but it doesn't bother me too much, that. That's what I was looking for. Way up there. Thank you. So aside from a very brief issue... Yeah, you have to jump there because of the electrified... rails, otherwise you are going to massively screw yourself over into the water. Was that Corvo's screen being really delayed then, or was that just me? I don't know if that's anything to do with the way I'm capturing the game, by the way. It just made me look at it and go, what the hell was that?
So, there's some kind of shit. Lord Atano, you want to hear what I've got to say. I guarantee it.
Okay, so talk.
Lord Protector, forgive me for saying it, but you look like death warmed over.
It's been an unusual day. There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton. The Duke's here with a woman named Delilah who's seized the throne. They have Emily, and I barely got out. For now, I have to get away, recover my footing.
Bad things always seem to happen in Dunwall. Feels like the end of the world.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get to Karnaca, where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
The dreadful whale will get you there. Should we go?
Yes, I think we should.
Let's go.
And so there we are. So 1 hostile killed and 1 killed in total. We were 2 bodies were detected and 3 detections overall. So we went towards the non-lethal stealth approach. We could have done better. But the good thing is that we didn't take out the actual target by killing him. And that is a perfect place for me to say farewell for the stream. So this was a pure test to see how it's all come out. Thank you all very much for watching. You saw it live. For those of you who've checked out the archive afterwards, please give me any comments and feedback you can. Until then, catch you later. 8 PM GMT tomorrow evening for Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga. See you then.